Last time on the curse of the party, you guys fought yourselves, and it was kind of hard. And it would have been harder if I was a better DM, a better combat DM. But you made it out, and you retired to your tiny hut and got a full night's rest. But to the party's surprise, when you awoke from your tiny hut, the ballroom itself had returned to its original state. It was pristine and beautiful. There are no bodies on the floor, no tattered curtains, no blood-stained couches, but instead a perfect ballroom. And none other than Lady Fidotov herself and her head servant are outside of the tiny hut, peering around, trying to figure out what the hell this thing is doing in their ballroom.
Sorry, is that the end of the recap?
Yeah.
Guys, should we Back to the Future this? Should we totally fucking Marty McFly this shit and be like, you're gonna get poisoned, save yourselves?
Yeah.
Aren't you the guy that stabbed yourself?
Yeah. Like, it's not worth it, dude. Don't do it. It'll be painful. Like you told us later.
You were going to die alone.
Okay. Just.
He did. Like, you saw him dead.
Yeah.
And you saw her dead. And just some other important recap points for today. Recap point number 1 is that you found Lady Fidotov's corpse. You saw it. You like touched it. It was there.
I didn't touch it.
I
I,
mean, he
didn't poke
touched
it.
it.
I didn't
He
poke the
did.
corpse.
Why would you touch a dead body? And upon approaching the corpse, you saw her ghost / spirit rise up from out of her body with a distorted reality around it. And it kind of yelled at you and then flew off into the hedge maze outside the house, taking its distorted reality with it. And when Ramis looked at the spirit and the weird warping around the spirit, he did get a sense or a feeling that whatever that was had the answers that he was seeking. If you could just touch it, you would know what's going on.
I'm not a dead body toucher.
That's my job.
Y'all were touching dead bodies last session, like freaking weirdos, and trying to loot people. You found your weapons, and that was important, as well as a journal entry from Marlena. And Lady Fidotov, in her journal entry, she outlined that she was supposed to be getting married to Dmitri, and that she was planning on breaking it off at her party because he had been snooping around her house looking for the treasure. And all he wanted was her riches. He didn't really love her. So she was going to break it off. And maybe there'd be a nice suitor at the party. She also scoffed and laughed in her note, noting that what a silly, foolish man to scour around the house and the library, trying to find my family's secret treasure. So ridiculous. The treasure is in the crypt in the maze, you silly goose. So she revealed this. Of course, it was her journal in her private study that was super locked. So that's to be understood. And she also revealed that 2 crests were needed to unlock the maze. 2 crests. You guys found a crest that seemed to be pretty highly protected. And you were able to actually take that with you when you left the art gallery. All right.
Who had the crest?
It was you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure, yeah,
I thought it
Ramis
was
has the
Nate.
crest.
No.
I thought
it
Nate was running around being a
was-
distraction.
He couldn't even carry anything.
Yeah, he was like an
I made
astral
it. I
projection.
made an illusion of the crest.
It was
Remember?
Ramis. And remember, Ramis
Oh.
grabbed the crest and he was trying to run, and then Syndra's reflection shot at him.
Sorry.
And Zug, like, you stood in front of him and you said, I remember this, you were like, how do I know you're the real golden one? And then he was like, I don't know, Zug. And you were like, correct answer. And then he like took the crest and ran out of the mirror. So actually
That does
Ramis
sound like something
was
I would do.
holding onto the crest. At this point, it could be in anyone's possession since you guys retired into the tiny hut.
So can we describe the scene a little bit? I don't remember how tiny hut works. Like they see.
A hut. A
It's
dome.
like an opaque dome. that's
But is
like-
it like? Is it just like gray dull material? What is this dome? Does it
I
look
can
like
make
a
it look
UFO
like
in
whatever
your
I
room?
want. For this one, I just made it gray because it blends in with the stonework.
So they just see a giant stone dome.
Basically, yeah.
And we're currently all inside of it, and so they don't see or hear us.
They can't see us. They can't hear us. Nothing.
They
like
just
that.
see the dome in the middle of their ballroom.
So
Can we hear outside the dome if they're talking?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear and see outside the dome as if it wasn't even there.
Okay.
So we're all just like waking up to this.
Mhm.
I think Ramis will like seize up and like quickly search his cloaks for the plaque.
The crest is like large, so I don't know if
Is
it's
it like was I using it as my pillow?
I don't know, where did you put it? It's like this big.
Apparently it was just like
Just like put it down.
is it there?
Yes.
Okay.
The crest is there. Yes, it is.
Thank goodness.
And then Ramis will
Scene
turn
is set.
expectantly at Kane. They don't see us.
No, the dome is protecting and obfuscating us, though they can see the dome.
And
Are they
between-
staring? Are they staring at?
Oh, they're
like-
staring. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
staring, they're looking at it, they're like reaching out and touching the dome. And Lady Fiditov, you keep hearing every once in a while little interjections of like, what in the? And she's just like talking with Taltos and just an exclamation.
Perhaps, Ramis, you might wish to step outside and greet them and explain our return. See if they remember us or if they have no memory of our visit.
Hello. What? What is it? Hello.
All right.
You seem quite curious.
Explain. Explain what exactly?
Don't show them that crest, whatever you do. Let's keep that inside the dome, shall we?
Is there anyone in there?
Mm.
Can I stick my face out and say no and then like retract it back?
Okay. Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Ramis will exit the dome. Am I like coming out from under it like kind of one of these, or like how low is this thing?
It's like a field of invisibility. You're just passing through as if it's not there, basically.
Okay.
It's like Terminator, like how they enter in that big orb. Just like
Oh,
There you
tight.
go.
So there's like
There you go.
electricity like just shooting out from around.
Very
me.
nice.
I am your god. Okay.
You are golden. You could probably get away with that.
Yeah. Ramis steps through the web of space and time that is separating him from Lady Fiditov and her servant, and will step forward and kind of like, for at least a split second, like assess the reaction I'm getting to coming out of this thing.
who in the five heavens are you here? How did you get into my house? Did you let him in? explain yourself. I want this removed immediately, and I want an explanation for how you got into my boat.
Of
I don't
course.
think he's successful so
A
far.
lot of questions, really quickly.
Lady Fedotov, it is important that I introduce myself.
You know,
I will do all that you wish. I was sent here from the village nearby of Kresk seeking your help, and I travel via magical means, as you can see. There is no reason to be alarmed. I did not aim for your ballroom per se, but this is alas where I ended up.
so you just magically appeared in my beautiful ballroom.
Yes, I believe that is the case.
And who sent you?
Well, I'm forgetting all the fucking lore. What was the name of the boy? Her relative?
So just as a reminder, you all received a note. That note
She
came
sent
from
to-
Luca,
Yeah.
who is the son of Costal, and she wrote a note to Costal before Costal went off and died. So Costal.
I am a friend of Costel's.
I haven't spoken with him in quite a while, but this please does not explain what you're doing here in my ballroom. Are you the only one? Is there others in there with you?
Mm. She's so angry. I don't want to go out.
You showed up in my ballroom, man.
And why would you expect there to be others?
Well, this is a hut fit for a small army. I couldn't just for yourself.
No, we are regular sized, but yes, there are a few others.
I will step out in my large glory.
Oh, look at this one. What are you? What is your name?
Me Zug. And I'll pound my chest.
Zug.
Good morning.
Give me a better explanation as to what you are doing here than your company here.
Not a chance.
I will point to Ramis and I'm like, that's his job.
Well, Remise, you told me just a moment ago it was just yourself, and now there are two of you. Do you just magically multiply?
Did I say I was only me?
There's a few of us.
You did say I traveled by magical means.
Yeah.
I did not mean to deceive you that it was only I, just that this method of travel has been perfected by I myself, Ramis. I look back towards Kane's direction as far as I can tell.
Kane's like, Sindra, you need to hide this plaque. Hands it
Yeah,
over.
I guess Ramis is just trying to buy time. But Lady Fedotov, all will be revealed in good time, but we need your help.
And food.
Please explain yourself. I have 100 questions, and very few are getting answered at this time. Now, are there any more of you in there? Because I would like this removed immediately.
Yes. There are.
And will they be making an appearance?
I believe they will appear when they are ready.
Do we have it? Do we have the plaque properly hidden, Sindra?
Kind of hide it under my cloak. I don't think I have any other means of hiding it.
I think we need the
Invisibility.
DM to chime.
Oh,
in.
yeah. Okay. I'm going to boop it with my invisibility and we'll make it disappear. And I'll just.
One of you.
You're gonna use
I got it.
invisibility?
That's a good idea. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
Okay.
She looks
Um,
mad about that. Look at her. She's like,
You might have needed that later today.
Oh, we have tons of invisibility. Yes, my travel companions will arrive shortly. The process is different for each who enters.
Kane snaps his fingers and the dome disappears instantly. There we go.
Ah,
Took me
these are my
longer than I
companions. This is
I
all of us.
intended. Hello.
morning.
Lady Fittertoff, pleasure to meet you.
Your name?
My name is Kane.
Well, I would say it was a pleasure. I suppose you have removed this monstrosity from my ballroom. And who's this other one with you?
This is Sindra, forgive me. Sindra, Lady Fittertoff, this is Sindra.
And how do you know my name?
We have been here before, my lady.
I would most likely remember a group much like yourselves, a very colorful troop, I might say. But this still has not answered my question. What are you doing here?
We were invited.
Kane explains how about they were invited.
How about were you invited?
I don't remember. I'm Nathan. Kane knows.
Oh, you guys were not invited. You got a note that she doesn't even remember sending. That was supposed to be addressed to Costal.
Milady, we were notified
Literally.
that you may be able to help the town of Kresk, which from where we come from is in much trouble and anguish. And we have met you before, except it seems that you do not remember this.
Well, you must forgive me. I meet many people. But I will tell you, I have no interest in helping this town. It's in my past.
This is, as you said last time we met, and this is most understandable. But perhaps we should not linger on Kresk, as I have a feeling it will go as it has in the past. Are you having a party tonight by chance?
Yes, did you receive an invitation?
In a way, I believe we have. Fuck, should we just go for it?
Yeah.
Can I shut up for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. I have alarming news, Lady Fittertoff, that this party, we have attended this party before, and you were there with us.
I'm sorry, I'm very confused. We haven't had a party in quite some time. You must be thinking of someone else. I don't understand.
And my lady, you will not have a party for some time after this one either, I am afraid. I don't say that with laughing. If Kane laughs, I like shoot him a very dark look.
Kane's very stoic, but I am not.
This all sounds far too preposterous. I must ask you, if your business is done here, would you mind please leaving?
Can I like
Persuasion.
Can I read verbatim in a persuasive manner, like the note we found from Lady Fittertoff to her?
I don't think you guys took it, but you could try your best to recite it.
Sorry, what was the burgomaster's name?
Dimitri.
Dimitri. My lady, we know that you are betrothed to Dimitri, and in coming to meet you, you are convinced that you have the upper hand on him and that you will dispose of him. Is this correct?
I don't know who would have told you that.
If this resonates at all, then I believe it is important that we tell you that he is not so easily rid of. In fact, he may have foul intent for you and your whole house.
I have believed that for some time.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion check. All right. Here we go. Charisma! Don't fail me now, or maybe do. That'd be
This is what you were born for.
That's a nat 20 leading to a 30.
Dang.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn.
She trusts just about everything that's coming out of your mouth right now.
That was quite convincing, Hermes.
I tell the truth, do I not?
You do.
If what you say is true, what? Tell me more. What does Dimitri plan to do? This is all very alarming.
I am afraid he plans to kill everyone here that you invite tonight.
I don't see how he'd be capable of such a thing. I have all my gods and staff and dozens of guests.
It is through the most foul means, I am afraid. It is poison.
Cowards.
And it will not be hard for him to do. Trust me, we have seen it.
How is this so? Are you some sort of fortune teller or crystal ball, perhaps?
Besides the crystal ball we rolled in on, I am afraid I do not understand the circumstances myself, other than we have this knowledge and we would like to assist you with it.
We are afraid that you and your home here could perhaps be in some sort of time loop or similar phenomenon.
Rami's just like just cringes a little bit. Yeah.
That's a time loop. Lady Fiditov is like very surprised by this information, like still kind of in a state of like believing, really surprised. And she recites today's date to you.
What date? Is it?
Which is March 14th, and the year is 720. And you all know that that is not what year it is. You all know that the year is 735. So I'll let that RP out, but I wanted to throw that information, interject that information in there.
15 years, huh?
Lady Fiditov, it seems that we are somehow from this present time's future. And we came from the village of Kresk many years from now and have arrived upon this time when you are throwing this fateful party. And it would seem that we come in a way that could be of service to you and your future.
Well, if this is so, and Dimitri does plan on poisoning my guests, well, I'll simply pour out all the wine and any edibles, and we shall replenish the stock. This isn't a problem.
That may help. We have yet to see. However, I am curious, my lady. Is there perhaps something we could tell you should we find ourselves at the beginning of another loop that only you would know, that perhaps would allow you to trust us with a bit more ease?
Like a safe word.
Yes.
Well, it'd be my favorite flower, purple daffodil.
Well, daffodil. Quite beautiful.
Indeed.
Kane whips one up in his hand as a minor illusion and shows the lady.
Something a bit like this, perhaps.
That will do.
Excellent.
And for now, I'm not sure how I can prepare myself. Do you have any suggestions? Perhaps I should just cancel the party, and this time loop will be broken, as I can only assume.
Perhaps we unfortunately do not know very much about the situation, beyond the fact that we are willing to assist you in any way we can. But we must learn more before we can take any decisive actions.
While we are here, we are at your service, of course. We do not want this tragedy to befall you or the people who attend this party. However, we came here from a place of need as well to seek your help out. And it seems that perhaps if we help you, you can help us in the village of Kresk in the future. I know you do not want to talk about Kresk, but perhaps now with this new understanding, we can broach the subject.
Possibly. If it means saving the lives of my guests, I have to do what I have.
Do we basically just want to try to learn about the labyrinth?
Not a bad idea now that
Yeah.
she's perhaps a little bit more amicable.
We know from our last visit to you and your estate that there is a labyrinth on the property that hold great value to you and your family. Dimitri will never find this, I guarantee you that, just as you have written so yourself. However, in our time, we believe it could be helpful to the village. If you care for the town or the people there, we believe it could be of great use to us to understand what lies in the labyrinth.
This is not a place that you should wander. It's very dangerous. It's protected by the spirits of my ancestors, and well, if you go in there, I hope you go in well armed.
Can you offer no more guidance about avoiding the danger? Is there a way we can prove we are allies to your family and not enemies?
Well, one cannot just wander in and unlock my family's treasures. You, of course, need keys. You need crests, to be specific. 2.
Can you tell us where they can be found?
These can be located in the art gallery. But I must tell you, this is a very dangerous place as well. This place is guarded, as of course my treasures are very dear. And there you'll be able to find the 2 crests.
What gods these crests?
You were just in the art gallery and you guys really don't want to go back in there.
We want to hear her say it. Well, there's a mirror dimension.
We might be able to just wander upstairs and come back down 5 minutes later and uninvis the plaque and be like, well, we got one.
That's how you get 2 crests, by traveling through time and collecting them all.
Actually, that would be a good way to prove that we totally have been through this once.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Ramirez will say, we believe we have visited this room and we may have found one of the crests, but not 2.
Can you show it to me, please?
Yes,
we can.
of course.
Sindra, would you do the honors?
A little flourish, boop it in the middle, hold it up.
Lady F takes it, inspects it. Yes, you have one, but like I said, you of course need the other.
Well, it's only been one loop. Give us a minute here.
Kane chuckles to himself.
Ask her to get it.
We believe we ran into the dangers you described to retrieve this one.
You just really want to hear her say there's a mirror dimension.
Is the other protected by similar hazards?
Of course.
How similar are we talking here?
Well,
Like identical?
by whatever means you retrieve the first, you may
Are,
retrieve the second.
are these obstacles perhaps a mirror of one another?
Yes.
Lady, we humbly request that perhaps you could help us retrieve the second crest. You do not have to give it to us until we see the night through together. In aid to your protection, of course.
Normally, I would say no. But if what you say is true, my life, my friends, my family are in great, great danger. I'll get you the crest. Stay put. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
And she walks off towards the art gallery.
High fives! Remy starts high fiving everybody.
After a few minutes, she returns.
That was quick.
Yeah. Is she at 1 HP?
Crest in hand.
Oh.
That was significantly easier than the first crest.
Kane, like, he looks off as though he's looking at something much further away than he is.
What time do the festivities begin this evening? How much time do we have to prepare?
We'll have several hours before this begins. Of course, I will do my due diligence in emptying the barrels of wine. So you must hurry. You must take these crests. You need to look for fountains, identical ones. One is located in the southeast corner, the other in the northeast. This will allow you entry into the crypt. Once again, ensure that you have your weapon at hand.
The maze itself is protected, or once we enter the crypts?
DM check.
Sorry, I was reading.
Lore check, DM.
What was the question?
Is the labyrinth protected and dangerous, or is it the crypt itself only?
Why not both?
The labyrinth is protected,
Of course.
and the crypt is protected magically by. So the mechanisms, the keys that she gave you, and the fountains that she's talking about, are protected through a magical mechanism. So you have to insert these keys in order to unlock the magic. But the maze itself is also guarded, in addition to the crypt being magically protected.
It's great.
Thank you, lady. Thank you for your trust. And we hope that we have helped avoid tragedy tonight. Are we
We're gonna empty the wine first.
Yeah, are we gonna fucking see what goes down with this party out of curiosity, and then go to the maze anyways?
The old guy will be like, all right, time for us to go on our adventure.
Don't have to explain anything anymore.
Where is she gonna get all this backup wine? Like,
There's no backup wine. It's all garbage wine. She's about to have a really boring party that you're
well,
not gonna wanna have any part
I
of.
thought Lady Fitotop said, we'll dump the wine and just replace it. I'm like, okay, replace it with what?
Did she say
Maybe she
replace
has a
it?
secret store of wine that you don't know about.
Boom.
Doesn't she have a
Crypt.
winery or something like that?
Have a
A
what?
what?
You have like a winery or something. You like
He has a cellar, but that's where all the wine is. That's where
Yeah.
Dimitri did his magic.
gonna
Yeah.
door. Fine.
Okay.
Should we go down there and test if it's been tainted, and maybe we can catch the perpetrator?
Yeah, you can check it out.
I will do the taste test.
Ramis will turn to Lady Fedotov and say, "We will accompany you to your cellars to empty the wine."
If you wish.
Why
Right. This
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Zug will lead the way. He knows. He remembers.
He knows how to get to the wine cellar.
smell it.
You guys
Yes.
head down into the wine cellar. The wine cellar has quite a few barrels of wine, quite a few bottles.
Are they going to bring out casks, or is it like individual wine bottles?
She's going to bring up some barrels.
It would be best for me to taste test before we dump this all out. It would be such a waste. I will grab a ladle
And taste test all the barrels.
and case test all the barrels. Yes.
Okay, so Zub with his ladle and 20 minutes later has tested all of the barrels of wine. There are a lot, there's like 10.
Mhm.
And he has noticed nothing strange about any of these barrels of wine, except he does feel strange himself.
They're double.
Under the normal.
The normal kind of strange after you drink 20 ladles of alcohol. Zug's drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a normal weird. I will report back to the group. The wine is fantastic and untainted. It tastes fine to me. So Dimitri has not done the dastardly deed of poisoning this heaven sent water.
Dragon Crush.
Yeah.
It would seem as though perhaps if there are servants you would trust your life with, you could still serve this wine. The choice is yours.
Be a shame to have all this wine go to waste now, wouldn't it?
Here, here.
It is valuable in Barovia, man. Yeah.
Especially
In our timeline, it's
15 years aged.
Yeah, can we just keep this loop going and just take the wine out of the loop and keep
Oh, just like put it in our
And
pocket
sell it
every
instead of a-
time and just
yeah, pocket wine.
Okay.
Oh, I did have a slight note. No, I don't. I lied to you. Please continue.
Okay.
That
I'm
scares me.
sorry. It wasn't like trying to be ominous. It was trying to think about if that information was true, and I decided it was not.
Excellent.
The wine information?
No,
Or the
information I was thinking about
Oh.
giving you, and I decided that that is not probably the case. So.
Okay. Do I feel like is the expectation now that we're gonna hang out till the party?
Are you trying to be a guesser and like trying to scope out Lady Fedotov so you don't like accidentally like hurt her feelings?
Well,
that
just
you're not gonna say?
mutual understanding of everyone, not just Lady Fedotov. But
Oh, okay. You can ask your party, you can meta what the understanding is.
I mean, can we just fucking
Do
skip
we want to
down
act like
just
security, or do you want to go to the labyrinth?
I mean, it could be interesting to fuck with past Dimitri a little bit. Be like, your son becomes a monster. You fool.
Yeah, that's fine. Otherwise, Lady, I forgot her name.
Tough. Lady
Fitotov, has security that she can post in the cellar.
Yeah.
And we
I
can go off
also
on an adventure.
I also would like to mention, I don't know if this came up in conversation at all, but if you guys mentioned like trying to catch Dimitri, Lady Fitotov informs you that he's not attending tonight's party.
Well,
I mean, to her knowledge, of course, but is a
not
her knowledge.
intentionally. Yeah. Lady, we would implore you to keep guards in the cellar with the wine at all times, and man, yeah, like, and to remain most vigilant tonight, especially.
Of course. I'll have two of my finest down here all night.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I guess, yeah, we may as well just ask, like, may we take our leave?
Please.
We may meet again.
I do hope so.
A gracious bow.
Kane follows up as graciously as he possibly can, being all rickety and whatnot. You hear like,
do we know the way to the labyrinth?
It's right behind the house.
Okay.
You can see it out the window.
Just where's the labyrinth? Yeah.
It's like, it's a huge yard. So, it's out there.
I think we're headed out there. I mean, it's like
Let's go.
daylight, and Lady Fitotov's ghost isn't yet haunting it, so this seems advantageous.
it's a great time to jump on it. Yep.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ghosts are way less scary during the day.
That's the hypothesis.
Okay.
Hopefully, yeah.
You guys head outside the house with 2 crests in tow. Midday. Outside is misty. It's overcast.
Oh shit, I forgot.
It's
We're in
breezy.
Barovia.
The sound of ravens and the occasional distant wolf howl interrupt the otherwise peaceful silence. Oh. What was that?
We got our soundscape online tonight. This is perfect.
I gotta get Danny a soundboard.
We got live Foley going on.
Yeah. I'm the best she's got. Best she's got.
And yes, thank you, Lady Fitotov, for your performance this evening. That might
Well
be
done.
the last time I talk to you for now. But
Spoiler alert! So we're not
Like,
gonna run
wow.
into her like.
like the rest of the session, maybe. I don't know. If you guys go back inside, that's not true. But otherwise,
Okay, so Lady Fitotov is not at the door of the labyrinth with a scythe.
That's good.
not right at the door. No.
What if it's like something else right at the door with a scythe though?
Yeah.
I guess we didn't rule that out. You're right.
You guys can see just up ahead a large looking square-ish hedges that appear to be the hedge maze. There are hedges that are approximately 15 feet high and extremely dense. And it takes up about, let's see. Let's say almost 150 feet wide.
The archway or the whole maze?
The whole thing.
Okay.
There is a small opening in the center, about 10 feet wide.
If my owl flies up above, can I see the maze by any chance?
That would be so great if it wasn't so thickly misty. So your owl would have to like dive down into it.
Probably.
God, could you imagine? That would be
Little scary.
so boring.
I took X-ray vision at level 6, so huh.
Shall we head in?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
I'll lead the way.
Orcs first, yes.
Mm. You approach
That's the rule of the hedge maze, man.
You approach the hedge maze, and as you walk just a few feet inside, the maze inside appears somehow darker than the outside. Really dark. You can't help but think to yourself, it'd be nice to have a source of light to see better and farther.
What about the fact that we can see in the dark really far?
Fair.
How tall are these hedges?
About 15 feet high.
Okay. Looks pretty freaking tall.
Are they, if we press a weapon or something, a stick, whatever, into the hedges, do they give way? How thick are they? Like, what are the properties of the hedges?
Apparently they're very thick.
Let me answer all those questions.
Perfect.
Oh,
Can I make this more like full screen without all the utilities?
I think try hitting F.
F11?
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I think we'll take that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so the hedge maze is about 15 feet high. You can, as you put like a what are you pushing through it or trying to push through it?
I don't know, like a stick or the end of my staff or something like that.
Yeah, so as you push through it, it's extremely difficult for you and requires a great amount of exertion in order to get the stick through.
Do I have to have, does it take an effort to pull the staff back out?
Yes, it takes a little bit of effort to pull it back out as well.
Oh, this bush is quite thick. Forgive me.
The hedges themselves seem to actively resist your interference, and they seem to clench together as if they sense intrusion.
Quick firebolt into the hedge.
Oh God. You're gonna firebolt into the hedge. Okay.
At an angle, up
Um,
high at an angle in case it bounces or some crazy shit.
So at first glance, you can also see as you like push your stick through before you do the firebolt, the hedges are coated in dew, like a lot of dew. So they seem like a little wet. So if you cast a firebolt into the hedges,
Mm-hmm.
It burns the hedges and they start to burn away at the source of impact, and they rapidly regrow to fill the damaged section within a second.
Typical magical hedge maze.
Yeah.
Penetrable.
Remis puts his hand on Kane's shoulder, and it would seem as though they thought of everything.
They thought of all the basics, I suppose.
We may just have to make our way in the fashion they intended.
How much dew? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I mean, if you want to explore the dew, you explore the dew, Nathan.
Lick that dew.
All right.
Lick that hedge dew.
In a 5-foot cube in front of me, starting at the edge of the hedge, I want to freeze all of the dew, and then immediately smack the hedge with my staff.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
I'll help with my axe.
I'm trying to freeze all the dew, hopefully making this brittle, and then smacking it. Or yeah, I'm gonna tell Zug, because I'm not a very strong old man.
Zug, I am going to attempt to freeze this dew here. Would you do me the favor of trying to break the hedges once I do that?
Of course, old man.
This is as good a
Okay.
response as I could ask for.
So yeah, I'm gonna shape water to freeze the dew that is apparently quite a lot of dew.
All right. So you try to shape water and hold on.
Do you even waterbend, bro?
I don't know.
And nothing happens.
Oh, so apparently this is not any kind of actual liquid. This is magical nonsense.
Being a magical nonsense
User.
proprietor, do I have any insights as to what kind of nonsense?
Yeah. Well, at first glance, this dew appears to come from the lingering mist that shrouds the ground throughout the maze. But examining the mist or the dew closer, you see it's more like an oil texture that seems to come from the very pores of the leaves themselves.
Ah, yes, mage-proof hedges. Thank you. Anyway, Zug, I have to do this the old-fashioned way.
How do they cut the hedge?
Probably
I'll try-
doesn't need to be cut.
It just grows as a hedge?
I think
I'll just take a few cursory swipes at the hedge with my axe.
Zug slashes through the hedges with his blade, and the damage immediately regrows.
Rumis will press forward.
I believe we've explored all of our options.
No, Rumis will turn around and leave the maze.
I'm fucking out.
It's impossible.
Too magical.
I mean, it would be the
It's
kind of
too
thing
magical.
that we would be like, obviously we can't cheat the hedge maze, so let's go through it. And then that would be the thing where Danny at the end would go, "You guys didn't even try to go through the hedge maze."
I very much appreciate that you tried. That was great.
You're right, Nathan. You're right.
No, that was great. No, I love it. No stones unturned, y'all.
Oh, throw a stone at it. Clues.
Did you try shaking the hedge? No.
How solid is the earth we're walking on? Like,
It feels pretty solid. You can barely see your own feet because the mist on the ground, the fog on the floor is so thick. Like, this is spooky boy spooktacular.
do I get a buff for not being able to see Zug?
Oh.
A debuff called Miss Zug.
Well, all of your magical spells have a -1 chance to hit. You miss your friend. All right.
Okay, so can you describe where? I mean, we just entered into the maze. Can you describe? what's going on?
So the hedge maze continues to open up into this like middle section. I'm going to do my best with this. Bear with me. And here you see some wrought iron gates that are also around 15 feet tall.
So,
It's a tall gate.
Yeah, pretty tall gates.
Gonna
You know.
try
so we proceeded forward, and this was like the
North, yeah.
entrance to the hedge. Like just
Correct.
go straight to this gate.
It
I
goes
would like
straight to this
to
gate,
walk up.
and walking further, you can also see that this maze juts out in these two directions with smaller paths here.
So I think Ramis will take an oil flask from his traveling pack and like cast light upon it,
Mm.
the liquid within. And then I think he's gonna like drop a droplet of lit oil onto the ground to see what kind of a mark he can create.
I like that. That's clever.
So you're gonna drop oil flask onto the ground and like,
Just a little splash of oil that he has illuminated using the spell light.
and you look down at the ground and you can't see the ground at all.
Even though it's light.
Yeah, it's fog. It's very thick fog on the floor. Yeah, you can barely see your own feet, honestly. And by the way, also, sorry, please roll initiative.
Oh,
Sorry, forgot.
As we're
Yes.
uncovering the
Remise is
map.
like bleep, bleep,
Roll
bleep, and like
initiative.
it gets clawed in the face by something.
You guys just need to roll initiative. Yeah.
Hey, now 20. What a waste.
Hey, that's 20.
Damn.
Zero dice.
No, I'm using my mobile phone.
Dice.
Where's your fancy set?
Oh yeah, have you used your fancy set?
You used it like once and then like threw it away.
Just gonna break it in on
You threw it
us.
away.
Threw it away. It's
Literally.
right here. Okay.
That's not them. Oh, I rolled an 8.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 6.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 10.
Hey.
Okay, hold on. Let me write these down. Who is my highest?
23.
Nate.
Damn.
Kane, 23. Who's after that?
Josh.
Zug,
10.
10. Who's after that?
That's not-
6. Me.
8.
Gosh.
Yeah, what up, Syndra?
Why is
God
the
damn
road
it. So
the
fast now.
slowest? The road's the
Guess
slowest
not.
and the wizard's the fastest? No, I refuse to take this as canon.
I mean, I rolled lower than all of you, so
Wow.
That's what matters.
something to feel good about. Okay. And hold on.
Are we, is this map oriented north to south as you would expect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, north, south, yes. 16. Okay, I would like to have, who's the first person to enter the maze? Was it you? You were leading the pack?
I think it was Zug.
Zug.
It was Nate.
Doug?
Yeah.
Doug, you need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's. I'm just gonna say I failed, and I'll give you the number right now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, 13.
Hey,
That's not bad.
yeah. You two. Three, 4, 5. You take 5 damage.
What kind of damage?
I guess. Yeah, I guess you would know. So, okay, all right, hold on. Let me play this out a little bit better. Zug suddenly feels a like ping in his head, on the side of his head, and it feels like something is throbbing.
Pain.
A sudden feeling of horror and terror waves over Zug, and he takes 5 psychic damage.
Scared.
Zug, what's wrong?
And you
I
guys
am
hear
simultaneously horrified, pain, and scared.
you hear a terrifying howl that seems to come from the walls of the maze itself.
I start looking at each wall frantically. Is it just me who hears it, or does everybody hear it?
Everyone hears it, but you're the only one who is affected.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in full paranoia mode and pain.
Remise quickly puts a cork on his light flask and draws both his swords.
This is
I think
nothing.
Ramis will also like try to inspect Zug. Like, what has happened? Where do you feel pain?
I'll just point to my head.
Hmm. And so Ramis sees no physical marks, presumably. Okay.
We must press on.
Um,
Not wish to linger here.
I am also, from now on, going to take turn order. So, first person who gets to act is Kane.
Do I see or detect any kind of threat at all?
Besides hearing the howl,
Mhm. Paying
no.
particular attention to the direction of the howl, which was which direction?
It feels like it emanates out of the walls of all the walls in the
Ah,
maze.
yes, more spooky hedge mage stuff. Okay.
Of course. You can't quite pinpoint a location of the howl.
What is securing the iron gate, presumably right in front of us?
If you inspect it, you will notice that, well, it looks like it is locked with a very fancy locking mechanism that you've encountered before.
Snap.
We have keys for that though now, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we-
had a key, a skeleton key to all the doors in the house.
Yeah.
I believe Lady Fitterhoff mentioned that we need to find 2 fountains here, mentioning the southeast and the northwest, I believe. Perhaps we should focus on that. Anybody have any other ideas?
No.
Do you guys think we should split up?
No, I do not.
I think that's
I'm gonna
Split
glare
up in
at
the
Sycamore.
hedge made of doom.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
have to
I
do
glare at
love
two
Sycamore.
it.
opposite ends. Two opposite ends, man.
Maybe just pairs.
Rule number 1 of D&D, you never split the party.
I know.
because The DM has prepared for combat involving the whole party, and
I know. I
with it,
know.
she will just kill us.
She would never.
She would 100% kill us.
Yeah.
And she would smile while she did it.
mm,
And she'd
Tackle
blame us
evil.
for splitting up.
That all sounds right.
then we seek the fountains.
Yes.
Pick a direction we will follow.
Kane's going to move in the direction of that small opening that we saw going to the right.
So this direction.
Yes. And I'm
Okay.
going to move whatever my movement would allow me, 30 feet.
I think that's how much you get on a normal action if you're not attacking. But if you're not attacking, you actually think can move 60 feet.
Yeah, but I don't want to move 60 feet and then put 60 feet between me and the rest of the party.
That's
Wise.
totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so allow me to do my best.
Hmm.
So you're going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like 30.
30 feet, which is what, 6 spaces?
Yeah, so I'll put you here. And I'm realizing that I'm going to need the markers probably. I think that would be helpful for today, right?
Oh.
Like putting people on the map.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you happen to remember how I do that?
Yeah, you'll have to close full screen to get your toolies back.
Okay.
And then
How do I
try
do
hitting
that?
tab. Yeah.
Oh, man, you're such a Photoshop genius.
So then you need to create a layer for each one of us.
New layer. It is shift. Oh, it's shift command N. Oh, that is incognito mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm green.
And then yeah, basically, so that layer is selected, and then you just pick a color for each of us and draw a little circle.
So Zug is green.
So now try to hit
I'm still in
B.
the Track it. Yeah.
You might want to
Okay.
make me like a lime green so I don't
Bit
blend
off,
into
right,
the
yeah.
hedge.
We'll see.
Like Homer.
I don't think that's too blendy.
Yeah, you're good.
That's
Why don't I
fine.
just make it a single dot?
Yeah, that's fine. So then, and then you want to make a new layer.
Okay, layer, new layer. Okay, so this will be Kane who just moved.
Kane!
Kane's blue, right?
Yes.
Ramis is red, Sindra is purple.
Ramis the Golden is red.
Yeah, what the hell?
What
I'm
is
gonna
this shit?
assume you could move to like there.
You may be golden, but you're wearing a red tunic.
Am I?
I don't remember
Okay.
him wearing anything.
I have
then
images
Sindra's-
of you all in my
Syndra's
mind.
purple.
Yes.
Okay. Syndra.
Oh yes, the spookiest of colors. Perfect.
And what color is Ramis? Yellow.
Golden.
I don't know if I can do gold.
You totally can.
Right there. That's
Drag it closer to orange. On the bar drag that down a little bit. And then go all the way up to fully saturated, all the way to the top. Yeah, there you go.
That's so much.
That's
You
not.
pick your gold.
Just make
I'm
the
just
double.
gonna let him. Sounds pale, gross yellow.
No, that's
That's
like
gold,
brown,
baby.
putrid.
Oh,
All right. Sure. Oh, it's tan.
I told you it's like brown.
That's the
Wait.
color of my pus.
No, it's golden. That's his secret. He sees himself as golden, but he's just like regular colored.
Oh, how about this?
that's just macaroni. That's like crayons.
Okay.
It's the cheesiest.
You're here, you guys. We're on the board. How do I select layers? I have to like click them actively.
Does the
And then
arrow
end, right?
tool auto select layer?
Yeah, I don't know. So if you hit
You use
V-
the top left. I know in
Auto
Photoshop it
select.
does. Oh yeah, there you go. You got a checkbox. There you go.
so
what?
then you should be able to just drag.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is excellent. Okay. Wow. Once you learn the tools, man.
Nothing can stop you, babe.
See, I know all my
Can-
Zoom shortcuts.
Just
Can we
make
just
sure when you go to
Yeah,
delete
yeah, yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
that
yes.
you click once on the map layer before, or the black layer before you go deleting.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna need to like also E. Oh, look at me go. And then wait, V.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. Okay. My skills. Continue. So Kane, you round the corner into the hedge maze and you see it wind around the next.
You see fog.
You see fog at your
Looks
feet.
like more hedge maze over here.
It's getting darker as you go into this narrow corridor.
It's getting darker over here.
What?
I
can
think that the
barely
next
hear him because
next in the turn order is Zug.
Where did that old man go?
Zug, I miss you.
-1 to hit.
I miss you too. I will attempt to follow him, Kane,
The literal I miss you.
with every swing so far.
Okay, so you're gonna follow Kane 30 feet. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can hang out over here. It's gonna get a little crowded over here.
It's good.
You guys are gonna have to travel 2x2s.
I actually will proceed further.
Okay.
I want to see what's
I think you guys
around
could
that
be
corner.
around here, sort of. Oh, you want to keep going?
Wait,
Yeah.
as Zug.
40, 45. So you are able.
Well, he can move up to 60, right? So
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to see what's around that corner.
So yeah, never mind.
You see this, and you
Can-
see the hedge maze splitting off into.
Can you guys still hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
Different directions.
Okay, that's my turn.
Is it my turn?
I think so. Yeah.
So is Ramis's dark vision doing anything?
You're seeing a little bit better, but it is still surprisingly dark.
Okay.
You can't see through fog with dark vision, so like your feet are still shrouded.
So, okay, well, Ramis will proceed to stand next to Kane, where you said it gets darker. And is that darker because the fog is thicker, or because it's just there's less light?
There's less light. Yeah.
Okay.
The fog feels about the same.
Fuck. Like, what was our visibility distance in the fog? Like, despite the darkness?
Probably 10 feet, 15 feet.
And can I still see roughly 15 feet? It's just darker.
Yeah, you can see 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand there. You getting that hum?
It's so yummy. Art. Cinder's turn.
Alrighty, I am going to move up right behind Ramis.
Oh, look at all you guys just hanging out together.
We're all hugging.
We're all hugging.
Walking arm in arm.
Okay. And then I'm just making a little note for myself. Nothing to worry about.
Great.
Nothing to think about. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. And it is Kane's turn to go again.
I'm going to shimmy up past Zug. And I'm going to go peek around the corner of that intersection, see what I can see.
Okay, so that's about 30 feet. And you peek around this corner and you see. Be so careful. About this much.
Okay. Do I see anything to the north?
Yeah, just a bit. You can see this opens up over here.
Okay.
Coast appears to be clear.
Zug will move up to the same junction, and then I'll ask Kane, which way is southeast?
Kane points.
We're going this direction, Zug.
I'll proceed that direction as far as I can go.
This is about 40 feet.
Yeah, let's just wait and see what's there.
So you see else.
I'll move up 5 feet.
Okay, it's about 45. Okay, and now you see this. And you can really only see like this far into here because of the fog. That's probably about the scope of vision that you've got.
I will move up 5 feet more and then stop and then shout out, I found something.
What did you find, Zug?
I don't know.
Zug, you find a bench.
Doug doesn't know that word.
I think you know that word.
Bench?
Okay, and that's about as far as you can see here. And the
Hmm.
bench is a wooden bench.
Okay.
I think it's Ramise's turn.
I'll follow along.
Mhm. How far do you want to go?
Yeah, I guess I would go as far as Zod.
So you can get all the way over here. If you want to.
I would stand back at this intersection since like visibility is so low. Try to be like a marker along the path to the party.
Okay, it's Cinder's turn.
I would like to move up in between yellow and blue.
We have names.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How's that ominous feeling emanating from the hedges coming along?
It is feeling okay. It's like you can sense the magic auras around you, but nothing else like feels wrong or bad. It's just like ominous, besides the terrifying howl and Zug's head hurting.
Could I also do a perception check just on the howling? Like, have I ever heard anything like it before? Does it sound like any creature I've heard before?
It sounds like some type of wolf hound. It's definitely like a deeper howl than your average wolf.
Okay. Okay. All right. Noted.
Yeah. And
Cool.
it didn't sound like it came from a location like most howls do, but it sounds like it like emanated out of like the hedges.
That's gross. All right. Cool. Cool.
Cool. That's
Love it, love
disgusting.
Nice.
Cool.
Neat. Okay, and now that is Zug's turn.
Again, isn't it King's turn?
Sorry, Kane's turn. It is Kane's turn.
Kane's gonna saddle up next to Zug there real quick and see what he can see just a little further before he goes making any more. That's not. There you go. Boop boop. You can move me one more square toward the bench there, yeah, just so that I can maybe see some more stuff.
As Kane is walking up, I'll point to this bench and ask him what it is. What is that?
That would be a bench, Zug.
Ah,
You have seen these before.
yes, spare firewood.
Yeah, sure, yes.
Do I notice anything unique about this bench? Any markings? Any kind of indications about it being more than just a bench?
It looks really well kept.
It's not covered in dew by any chance?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna move a little further south so that I can see the next kind of around the bend. So like down 3 more. Yeah.
What is this? A labyrinth? Hmm.
Do I see anything around me there? That's all black?
Oh, you definitely see a little more here, yes.
Okay.
Looks like it might be a job for Zug over here.
I would like to proceed to that entryway south of the bench.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you account for diagonals in your measurements or no?
I would say that moving from one diagonal to another is closer to like 7 feet instead of 5.
I'll let you do that math.
Yeah, I do it in my head. In my head, you have moved approximately 16 feet.
In my head, all I feel is pain.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what your DMI see.
You see a wall.
I will go around the corner.
And you see
A wall.
Yeah, select it as B.
select E. Another wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Okay.
I'll follow that thing.
Well, I removed a little slice of
Whole
that.
chunk of Zug missing. That's
That's
where he
the
got hit
pain
with
I
that
feel.
psychic pain. Yeah.
By taking out a Zug there.
That's 5%. Surely I can move more.
You can. Would you like to?
Yes, as far as I can go. Zug is getting impatient with being scared all the time.
Oh,
No.
I mean, at least he explored that. That was good use of movement there.
Yep.
Do I have enough just to poke my head?
No. It is as far as you can go.
I'm
Keep
gonna shout
moving.
out, I'm lost! Ah!
And I hear his voice coming around the opposite corner.
5 feet away.
This would be a much more fun adventure if we had like a go through mode rather than a bird's eye mode, but this is the best thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can like make something in Doom. The old school dungeon crawlers.
Just make a quick Doom map.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there will be other things that you have to worry about than the structure of the maze.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I don't understand.
Is that a threat? Jesus.
It's a your turn.
Golden.
Ramis will proceed and look at Kane and just
Kane will
ask, like,
point.
which yeah, which
Zug is
direction
about
Zug
to
go.
pop around here. I just heard him bellowing that he's lost.
Ramis will nod and go to the right. In here, yeah,
You're going in?
yeah. I think he'll cautiously approach the edge of that bush, like definitely hugging it, not just no, the other one, just so nothing would be able to see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He would like to peer around that corner to the left. It's a fucking foggy ass maze. He's not just gallivanting around.
No, you really shouldn't.
Okay.
Sindra, can't you like climb the top of these hedges? Move along?
I
I
think
don't know if that would work out so
But
great.
they're
for us.
so oily.
Ramis will
Really would
approach
do.
that junction just north of him and stop there.
Okay, I don't know if you can go that far. Hold on, let me see. You were
Just
like
do it.
here, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me go around.
You're probably right at 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one, Nathan. That was so dumb. So
It's
good.
Syndra's turn.
Great.
And right before Syndra goes,
Son of a bitch. What?
No. Syndra feels a uncomfortable presence nearby.
Oh, that's just Kane. He hasn't
Kane
eating well
farted.
So I feel an uncomfortable presence.
Yeah. Something that reminds you of like your haunted past.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Why is your demonic son everywhere, Syndra?
You know what? You know what? I thought he was in his locket.
She has some weird affinities / connection with things demonic.
I'm pretty cool if I do say so.
Good thing we
myself.
don't know that, or else we probably have excommunicated.
A little bit.
Okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
You gotta get down.
Can I? Okay. Is it like specifically like the demonic energy of my creepy kid in my locket thing that I have?
No, just a presence that feels uncomfortable.
It's on the same spectrum of creepy, though.
Cool. Could I do a perception check to see if I can like sense, is it like physically around me? Can I sense any?
There's something physically nearby you.
Can I sense a direction?
Not really.
Fuck. Okay. I will try to get as close as I can to the group then. So I'd like to move. Yep. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I will pause that.
I would like to stand right next to this person and stop.
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay.
DM's not reacting to anything.
It's Kane's turn.
Oh God.
Syndra, you seem a bit anxious, perhaps.
I have
What's
a reason to
wrong?
be. There's something around us. I don't know what it is.
No further insights.
Does Kane
Correct.
sense anything?
No.
Just me? Fuck. Shit.
Be careful, Zug. There's a Syndra elemental about us.
Is it that damn kid again?
No, he's fine. He's in his locket. He's all right.
Kane's gonna move up toward.
You are still carrying around that locket, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know, but it's creepy.
I have to keep it secret. I have to keep it safe.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Keep it in a bag of holding.
I don't have one of those.
Kane's gonna move in the direction he saw Ramis go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Ramis.
You
Just so you
mean-
know, Syndra's feeling spooky tingles.
When is she not tickled by spooky tingles?
I noticed nothing, but that's not a good thing to go by. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Hmm. Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna carry on north and peek around that corner.
Oh, okay.
That's not.
That's me.
Oh God.
I'm the
I'm
golden.
sorry.
one.
I just like
I'm
got this.
golden.
fucking chilled.
You got this.
Okay. And you peek around this corner and you see
Oh,
Destiny.
It appears as though we've found our fountain target.
yeah. And also you see this way too.
How fountainy is it? Is it like spurting water? Is it completely-
Yes.
Okay. Is it pretty? How pretty is it?
I will describe this fountain to you.
Mm.
Thank you.
The fountain is sculpted with the like of small angelic creatures prancing around a center figure that looks quite similar to figures and statues you've seen before, representing none other than the Morning Lord.
Ugh.
No, we don't like that guy.
So sick of this fucking guy.
Actively spurting water.
Oh.
Burting.
Beautiful,
Birding?
light blue to clear water.
Like magical?
Light blue?
Or is it
It's
like-
like a light blue color, like water that when it pools in an area together.
it's like Gatorade?
Arctic blue.
I believe it's Arctic freeze, actually.
All right, relax. Shouldn't be proud of this knowledge,
If-
McKenna.
if
No,
Sydney didn't
I'm
say
not
it,
at
I was
all.
gonna say
I'm
it.
not at all.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that was like a maniacal laugh out of nowhere. It's a Zug's turn. Thank you. You guys need to remember your own turn order. I don't know if I'm managing over here.
Well, I'm just like
You are remembering it.
information, if you know what I
That's fair.
I mean,
How
you're the
are
one
Jack-
with other things on an initiative board.
mean.
I'll proceed.
Allegedly.
10
Allegedly.
feet.
All right, sorry, Zug.
I'll proceed 10 feet forward. Sindra, I've been lost for the past 30 minutes. This place is like some sort of maze.
10
I'm
seconds.
so glad I found you. Stick with me. We'll make it out of here alive.
I'm gonna give Zug a high five, and I'm gonna pull a cucumber sandwich out of my backpack and hand it to him.
Oh my God. You are the best. You are my favorite.
I got you, Zug.
I will walk past Sindra while munching on my emergency.
What she didn't
snack
tell you is
range
that she
bread.
got it from the table at the party.
It all tastes the same to me.
All right,
Uh,
you're at about
I'll-
40 feet or so here.
I'll ask the golden which way we're going.
The fountain is just ahead. Go to Kane.
Where's Kane?
I'm right here. Are you blind?
In this miss fog?
You can see 3 squares, you little bitch.
Look, it's the fountain we've been
Hey!
searching for.
It'd be better if it was spouting wine, but water is all right too.
That would be quite
You
disturbing.
can you can make it to 1 square in if you want.
I will.
I figured you would want to if you could. All right, and you're able to see kind of this room open up. And that's about as far as your range goes. It is Ramise's turn.
I guess I don't have. Well, maybe I have one of the plaques from the most recently
You
acquired
have
one.
one of the plaques. Actually, yeah, who did take the other plaque? from
Sindra.
her? Sindra.
Well,
Oh.
I gave her the old one, and I have the new one, I guess. So
Okay.
Ramis will proceed, for he has heard the fountain lies ahead. I'll just walk up to the fountain and look for somewhere to mount said plaque.
Mhm. So you pull the plaque out of your hands, and you can see that this crest has a book on it. And the crest that is the mantelpiece on the fountain has an engraving of a key.
What does the other crest look like?
The other crest has an engraving of a key on it.
The other one, but not my one.
The one that Sindra has. The one she gave you has the book. The old one from last night has a key.
Well, I suppose I won't try. Ramis will walk some of the perimeter of the fountain to see what else is around us.
Mm. You see pretty much the rest of this like area.
Is there a hole? Oh, that goes through. Yes. Okay.
There's an exit out this way.
He'll
And
wait.
yeah, if you walk
here.
perimeter, you can see out that direction just a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, it's Cinder's turn.
Cool. I am going to rejoin the group and walk as close as I can to the fountain. I think I should be able to make it there. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so you walk up to the fountain
Mm-hmm.
and
And I think I would like to investigate it to see if I can figure out how to apply the crest to the fountain.
yes. So so you can see that on the top of the fountain, there is a engraved key, and there is sort of like a mantle on top of the very top of the fountain that looks like it would support this crest.
Okay.
Rest of the fountain, kind of same description I gave earlier. It's about, I don't know, 8 feet wide and probably about maybe 6 or 7 feet tall.
Okay. I think I would try to place the crest up onto the fountain.
Okay. So with your remaining bit of movement, you walk up onto the fountain's edge and you reach up and place the crest on top of the mantle on top of the fountain. And it looks really nice there.
Great.
Do we hear anything? Any click or anything?
Nope.
No? Just the water.
Just the water running.
Mhm. Could I do any kind of like investigation check on the fountain to see if there's any other possible place that I could put it? Like, do I have to dismantle it or do anything with the key on the crest, anything like that?
It looks like there is a spot for like this crest to go. Like it looks at the top where you placed it on the mantle. It looks like it should be there. There's
Okay.
no like interesting like combinations or anything like that you can see. It looks like you have displayed it nicely on top of where a thing that size should go.
Okay. Hmm. Do you guys think that we just have to place the other crest and then that might unlock our gate? Or is there something else we should be doing here?
I would like to see just placing the other crest.
The real question is whether someone should stay with this crest or not.
Yeah.
Who would take it?
If I hadn't used my stupid invisibility spell, like Danielle said, I could have just hidden in silence.
Why
But
don't we
alas.
put some shrubbery over it?
But it's covered in dew.
I suppose Kane could throw up another hut and
I was gonna
stay
say.
here at this fountain, but that would technically constitute splitting the party, even though I would
Yeah.
be totally safe.
Yeah.
The lady Fidetav did not mention anything that might tamper with the crest. She mentioned danger. I am more worried about splitting apart.
That's fair. Well, I suppose we can take a chance on the crest remaining here. It's probably safer, as you say.
As you all speak,
Or not.
Sindra starts to feel that imminent dread once again, and she can feel it's drawing closer.
Okay, I would voice that too.
Kane whips his head to the left side and sees coming from the north towards him a gigantic creature.
I mean, it can't possibly be more than 5 feet wide because look at that head.
It's really tall.
It could be really long and tall. Yeah.
Oh God, is this Slender Man?
It's a dire
If it's
giraffe.
Slender Man, I am casting invisibility on myself and running away.
It is a huge looking beast of a hound. And it is running straight at you.
It appears as though we have a visitor.
Well, you said the
And-
north?
From the
Yeah.
north.
There's no gap in the north.
Here, where Kane is.
It came
Oh,
around the
gotcha.
corner.
Okay.
It
See, I
came around the
remembered
corner.
who Kane was this time.
Look at
That's
that.
good.
What do you know?
And its eyes are filled with what you could only describe as hell itself.
Neat.
And we'll pause there for the evening.
Whee!
Yeah. So yeah, you guys convinced Lady Fidetov that she was living in a Groundhog Day, and she got you a crest and she brought it for you, and you threw out, or you tasted all the wine, didn't notice anything or feel it. I mean, besides Zug feeling kind of drunk in the morning. And she gave you the key, and she told you that in the southeast and the northwest corners, there were some fountains, some identical fountains that you needed to unlock. And you guys went out to the maze, and you started feeling some weird things happening. You heard some howling, and finally you found, after some exploration, a fountain that looks like it matches the symbol on one of the crests. And you turn to see a gigantic beast wolf trudging down from the north straight towards Kane with hell in its eyes. And that's where we're ending today.
Woo!
So we found a Hellemental.
Nice.
Indubitably.
Oh, goodbye, Kane. It's been fun.
Has it though?